Have you ever sat in silence, waiting for her message, hoping she'd finally say something? You kept your distance, you followed the no contact rule. But now you're stuck in a quiet war. What now? Should you reach out, wait longer, or move on? Before you do anything, let's talk about what Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Stoicism say about this moment, because what you do next could either pull her back or push her even further away. This video might not just shift your relationship, it might shift your entire life. Let's get into it. 1. Stop waiting. Start living. Victor thought silence was a strategy, that if he waited long enough, she'd miss him. He thought ignoring her would make her regret leaving, but all it did was make him obsessed with her absence. He stopped living. He was stuck in pause, just waiting. Then he read this: "It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live." Marcus Aurelius, that hit him because he realized no contact is not about making her feel something. It's about making yourself come alive again. He made breakfast, joined a gym, wrote in his journal. He stopped watching her and started watching himself. That's when she messaged him, but by then, he didn't need it, because when you start living, you become magnetic. Women don't chase men who sit and wait, they chase men who move. 2. Detach. From the outcome, Victor still checked his phone every morning, still hoped every message was from her. Wasn't chasing her, but mentally she still owned him. Then he read, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things beyond our control." Epictetus, he realized he was still in chains, not to her, but to the hope she'd come back. He stopped asking, "Will she?" and started asking, "Who am I if she doesn't?" That shift gave him peace, not from her return, but from his own growth. Detach. From the outcome, choose yourself. 3. Build the life she was never part of. Victor used to replay memories, her laugh, her voice. That beach trip, he wasn't missing her. He was missing who he was with her. Then he saw this quote: "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Marcus Aurelius. That broke something he realized. He hadn't been writing his story. He'd been stuck in their story. So he started fresh new habits, new friends, new goals, not to show her but to become someone new, someone she never even met for. Become the man she thought you couldn't be. Before she left, she said, "You'll never change. You'll always be stuck in your head." Victor hated how true that felt. Then he read this: "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Marcus Aurelius. This wasn't about proving her wrong. It was about proving himself right, so he changed. He read daily, woke up early, listened more, spoke less. No more flexing, no more begging, just quiet consistency. And you know what? She noticed, because women always notice when a man levels up. 5. Master your emotions. They're watching. One post from her, and Victor would spiral: anger, jealousy, panic. He'd post stories to look fine, but inside he was a mess. Then he read, "Any person capable of angering you becomes your master." Epictetus, that woke him up. He was being controlled, not by her but by his reactions. So he stopped reacting, started breathing, started writing. His silence became his strength, not fake, not cold, but calm, and calm is power. 6. Don't break the silence. Make her feel it. Day 28. Victor saw a quote on her story. It sounded like goodbye. He wanted to respond, say something, anything. But then he remembered, silence is a source of great strength. Lao Tzu, he didn't reach out. He didn't cave. Instead, he grew improved, focused. And she felt the silence because it wasn't empty. It was full of presence. She didn't wonder why he was quiet. She wondered how he was so strong. 7. Shift from obsession to purpose. Victor said he was over her, but every gym session, every post, every move was still about her until he read, "A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions." Marcus Aurelius. His ambition? Getting her attention. He asked himself, if she never comes back, will I still be proud of this life? Silence. So he shifted, started a business, read for himself, surrounded himself with men who pushed him. He didn't care if she watched because he was watching himself. That's real purpose. 8. Embrace your independence. Make her earn you. Victor gave everything in that relationship, time, energy, his whole heart, but after she left, he realized he'd left himself behind too. Then he read, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Epictetus. He reclaimed his freedom, not by moving on, but by moving inward. He traveled, tried new things, found himself again. When she came back, he wasn't waiting. She now had to earn a place in his new life. 9. Control what you can. Let go of the rest. Victor used to try fixing everything. More texts, more calls, more apologies. It only made things worse. One night he wrote, "What do I control?" His habits, his focus, his actions, not her feelings, not her choices. That's when he stopped chasing and started building. He couldn't fix the past, but he could shape the future. That's Stoicism. Control the controllables, release the rest. 10. Live without regret. Victor kept replaying it all. The mistakes, the missed chances, the words he should have said. Then he read, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Marcus Aurelius. He stopped blaming himself, stopped wishing things were different, and just focused on this. Who do I need to be now? Not perfect, but present, disciplined, grounded. When he let go of regret, he didn't lose anything. He gained peace. So, here's the truth. If you're waiting on her, you're not living for you. Your silence should not be a trap. It should be a mirror that shows you who you really are and who you're becoming. And if she comes back, cool. But if she doesn't, even better, because now you're no longer waiting, you're rising. 11. Forgive her. Not for her, for you. Victor didn't realize it, but he was still angry, not loud, not obvious, but the kind that lives in your chest, quiet and sharp. He felt betrayed, disrespected, left behind. But then he read, "When someone does you wrong, you must understand their actions stem from ignorance, not malice." Epictetus. That hit deep. She didn't destroy him on purpose. She acted on her own fears, her own flaws, her own timing. Holding on to that pain wasn't punishing her. It was punishing him. So he forgave her, not with a call, not with a message, but silently, internally. He let go of the story that she owed him closure, because closure isn't something you get, it's something you decide. When you forgive, you set yourself free. 12. Remember, she's just a chapter, not the book. Victor thought she was the one, the only one. But what he didn't see was that every great man has a heartbreak, and every heartbreak is a doorway. A chapter, not the whole story. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs?" That pain, it was part of the pattern. The breakup, part of the growth. Victor stopped making her the centerpiece and made her just a part of the journey. You don't need to hate her or forget her. Just remember, she was a chapter, and you're still writing the book. 13. Speak less, say more. In the past, Victor used words like weapons, texts, paragraphs, explanations, pleas. But none of them changed her mind. They just drained his energy. Then he read, "Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it." Epictetus. That changed everything. He stopped texting, stopped posting, stopped explaining himself to people who didn't ask. Instead, he lived it. He moved differently, acted with purpose, spoke when it mattered, and people noticed. She noticed, when you stop talking and start being, everything changes. Silence is louder than begging. Presence is louder than performance. 14. Keep the standard, even when no one's watching. Victor used to only level up when she was looking, only push himself when he thought it might bring her back. But that's not growth, that's performance. Then he saw this. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Marcus Aurelius Real. Discipline is private. It happens when no one claps for you, when no one says, "Good job," when no one sees it but you. Victor kept waking up early, kept training, kept building, even when she wasn't watching. Not because it would impress her, but because he was watching, and when a man holds the standard for himself, he becomes unstoppable. 15. Be ready for her return. But not waiting for it, yes. Sometimes they come back. Emily did months later. She messaged Victor out of nowhere. "Hey, can we talk?" But Victor wasn't the same man anymore. He didn't rush, didn't jump, didn't crack. He took his time, read the message, then put his phone down. Because he had built a life where her return wasn't a reward. It was just an option. Stoicism taught him this. Prepare for everything. Expect nothing. He met with her, listened, spoke clearly, stood tall. She wanted him back. But now he had to decide. And that's the shift. When she returns, she's no longer choosing you. You're choosing if she fits the man you've become. So here's your reminder. You're not here to chase, beg, wait, or prove anything. You're here to rise to become someone so solid, so steady that no contact isn't painful, it's peaceful. If you're walking this path, hit subscribe. Hit, drop your thoughts below. What lesson hit you the hardest? And share this with someone who needs to hear it. This is Stoic Truth. And remember, we don't wait here. We build, we grow, we lead. Until next time, keep rising, brother.